guys, it's Peanut and Ice Cream Bar, and in honor of our first snowfall and the fact that I have an actual glass of Pinot Noir right now, I am doing a little tutorial video about some winter accessories that you can make. So let's get started. We're going to start with candles. What you're going to need for this is a bottle cap that you've cut down the side, one side, and all the way through the bottom to serve as your mold, a burning candle, for wax, or any other way you can get wax, I suppose. And all I've done is take a piece of string, stick it through the center of my mold, and wrapped it in tape. That'll serve as my wick and my safety, that my mold doesn't pour out all over the place. So there you have it, and then I'm going to go ahead and blow out a candle that's been burning a while, pour some wax in there, and I'm holding the wick for a little bit, but I get bored really fast, I scratch my nose, blah 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 blah, so I ended up taping it to my window here, just to keep the wick in place as it dried. Now when it gets cool to the touch on the outside, it's probably dry enough, you can go ahead and unwrap it, pop your candle out of the mold there, and take some scissors, trim up the wick. And what I did was just take a lighter and soften the edges of the candle on the top a little bit and burn the wick, so it looked a little bit more used. I just thought it looked nice, so there's a size comparison, and here we have shots of all of the candles that I made for this video put together. Different sizes, shapes, whatnot, two colors, different levels of burned or usedness. Anyway, moving on to hats. The no-sew hat is a pretty classic project of the BJD world. All you do is cut off like the toe area of a sock, fold up the edges to create a hemline, and you're good to go. It is a really simple, really fast project, so to make it a little more interesting, I just took this little tuft of fur and went ahead and made a little poof out of it just by trimming it down and sizing it up and all that. So I just went ahead and hot glued that on so I could keep this one a no-sew project, and there's the final product. Now we'll move on to the infinity scarf, the no-sew way. So I'm cutting a sock down the center and cutting off the toes, so I just left with a tube. I know I didn't film this very well, but there it is. So you just take the tube, I hot glued the edge and folded in the sides, so you have this thicker tube of sock. A tube of sock. And now the infinity scarf that you do have to use sewing with. You really can't use fabric tape or glue or anything like that. Well, you might be able to, I wouldn't recommend it. So you can see I'm just cutting the sock into equal parts and then cutting those parts in half and then folding them hot dog ways. Then I'm taking all those parts and I'm going to sew all of them together, good side to good side, so I make one big long chain, and then I'm going to fold them hot dog ways like they were before and sew it down the side. So I'm creating basically a long fabric tube. There you can see I'm folding it and sewing it in that long, weird chain kind of way. So yes, making a big long fabric sausage. It will be beautiful. Turn it right side out again, which takes a while and is annoying and frustrating, but you know, art takes time. So because I'm lazy, how I'm going to finish this is I'm going to take one end, turn the edges in, take the raw end, stick it in that end with the edges turned in, and then just sew down, so I don't have to worry about hemming it. And here it is styled in multiple ways, in 2 or 3 loops around the neck. Either way, easy infinity scarf, really quick. Now we're doing leg warmers, easiest project there is. All you do is take the higher part of a sock, cut it down the middle, sew it back up in 2 pieces, and you're done. I never hem the bottom. I think it looks kind of silly to see the hem on the bottom of a knit object. So I always just turn up the edges. And I'm just sticking them on so you can see them so beautifully styled. There we are, high up, all scrunched down. It's gorgeous. And there they are up close, looking fancy free. Kept the elastic on the top because I thought that looked nice. And now we're just doing a regular scarf. I will warn you guys, I do not know how to style a scarf ever. Never have in my life. Never was a scarf person. But I do know what they look like. So basically all I'm doing is taking a thin fabric, cutting it into a rectangle or square, and then trying to style it somehow. How do people do that? I don't know. I really don't know, you guys. I like a bonnet, a do-rag? Is it like a thing? What am I even doing right now? What was I attempting? I don't know. Look at his hair, it's all messy. Giving up. So there that is up close. Just a nice shiny fabric will detract from anything looking kind of odd. So that's everything. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys later. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks. Bye.